Yes, everybody, blessings. Welcome to another video by the Football DNA podcast. We are currently going through a name change, right? We have done some research and discovered that the name Football DNA podcast is already taken, right? As you can see now, it is now called Football Talk 876, but we will have to rename it again. So we're going through a renaming process, right? We're brainstorming some names right now, right? And within about 2 weeks time we'll be able to finalize everything and change the name to something permanent that no one has, right? However, I'm here today to discuss a few things. 1, AFCON. 2, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, the Copa del Rey semi-finals. And thirdly, the English League. Now, firstly, Jamie Carragher made a comment about the AFCON not being a major tournament, right? As well as when Micah Richards tried to explain to him that it is a major tournament to the Africans and XYZ, he shrugged it and made a gesture that could be taken disrespectful by the black community, right? I'd like to say to you, Jamie Carragher, that be respectful, right? Don't be disrespectful to black people. I don't think you are a racist, right? But be respectful. You guys have Euros, the Africans have AFCON, right? The Caribbean and North America have Gold Cup, South America has Copa America. These tournaments are major to the respective continents and the surrounding teams. Not because you are at the headquarters of football, which is Europe, where the technology is more advanced than everywhere else, gives you the authority to speak lowly about other nations' tournaments, right? There are a lot of talents portrayed in AFCON, right? The competition draws a huge crowd. The entire Africa wants to watch and participate and cheer for their nation competing against each other. We have seen some nice talents and some good teams, right? We have Morocco, we have Algeria, Nigeria, Ghana, Salah and his team from Egypt, right? And other teams that showing good prospective talents. So be respectful. Yeah, I'm telling you. You see, if these countries, the African and the Caribbean countries, can get their system together with development of young athletes and a proper system for them to matriculate into the senior teams and competing at the highest level, they are going to be bigger competitors in Europe, in World Cup, one day. And we are seeing it now, where a lot of Jamaicans are in England and Saudi and all over the place playing good football, as well as Africans been in Europe playing good football, right? Also, Mr. Carragher, if you put some African teams in Euros, a lot of these European teams getting beat. I'm certain Morocco can beat a lot of these teams. I'm certain Algeria can beat a lot of these teams. Nigeria, Ghana. They can beat a lot of these teams in Europe. So don't get disrespectful. Respect the people in the tournament, please. Respect the people in the tournament. Don't be disrespectful. Not because you guys have the technology, as I said, gives you the right to disrespect the other nations. It is very disrespectful. I don't see you as a racist. I see you as a good football analyst, and a lot of respect for the show with you and Henry and Micah and the pretty lady. But don't get disrespectful, right? Next, I want to speak about Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, that 4-4 draw. The game was exciting as well as disappointing and astonishing for us to go 2-0 down before 10 minutes, right? That was shocking to see, but we clawed back our way to a 4-2 lead, and then we gave it up last minute. Can you believe? Right? It is not a regular situation where Flick does not manage a game properly, and I believe this was one of them where it can happen. No one is perfect, right? We played with a lot of resilience to come back from being 2-0 down so quickly to leading 3-2 before halftime. Then we got a fourth goal, and we could have a fifth or sixth or seventh if we were clinical. No thanks to Ferran Torres and Lewandowski got a chance to where it was a bit more difficult than the chances Ferran Torres got, but still the ball could have been in the back of the net. Then, to make it worse, we did not leave with a victory, giving up a last-minute goal to Sarlat again. This has happened with Atletico Madrid twice from season, where that player came to haunt us in the last minute. Barcelona, do better with yourself, please. Manage the game properly when it's ending. If we have a comfortable lead, pass around the ball. I don't believe the changes came and made the same impact as the starters, which we can't have that when we're competing for everything. We have to be on the same wavelength. Everybody coming on the pitch and leaving the pitch have to be on the same wavelength. If we're all doing good, we're all doing good. If we're all doing shit, we're all doing shit, right? We can't have someone doing good and someone doing shit and spoiling the vibe. Pedri, what a player. Lamine, what a player. Rafinha, what a player. Kubarsi, what a player. Lewandowski, Saudi player. Ferran Torres, please. Please. Barca fans will answer that for me. Now, with regards to the English League, right? I had Aston Villa for my top 4, but Aston Villa, what is going on? I watched the game the other day versus Crystal Palace, and you guys were so open. The midfield had so much space. Aston Villa could play through you guys every time. Crystal Palace, not Aston Villa, sorry. Every time Crystal Palace attack, they looked like they were going to score. Aston Villa were just open, right? A ball playing through the middle over and over again, putting Newcastle on the, making so many mistakes, putting Crystal Palace on the front foot over and over again. Go down, lose 3-1. Top 4 not looking so bright for you guys. I am having faith that you guys can pull through, but it's not looking so bright right now. So one of my top 4 is gone. I still don't believe Chelsea is finishing top 4, right? Still believe City is finishing top 4 as well as Liverpool and Arsenal. Aston Villa, do better for yourself now. Come up in our table. Yeah? Everything nice. Football is life. Big up on yourself. Jamie Carragher. Be better. Peace.